Hey everyone, let's get started with the dinosaur city drawing. So, using our imaginations, we're gonna draw some kind of dinosaur today. Getting started, the first thing is I'm gonna write my name, and then I'm gonna think about those shapes. So if I want something like a dinosaur that's more long, I might have that longer part, and I'm gonna have his neck coming up. And then I could have a long tail. Again, I could have it kind of reaching back. And then I could make some legs. I think of that round shape, but it's not quite a whole circle. And then come down and make some feet. Now, I can make this part of his leg kind of come back and then have his tail. This is using our imagination, so it doesn't have to look like a realistic dinosaur at this point. Again, I could have another arm kind of coming down, or front leg, whichever you'd like to call it. Kind of curving back and curving to the back, and then end belly. Now, if you want to draw a dinosaur like this, that would be one way. Another way to make a dinosaur is kind of use that triangle-shaped mouth with the bottom shape of the chin coming down. Again, I made this part more ovally with the body, right? And if you want, you could pause your video and you could use either of these dinosaurs to make your example on your paper. So I'm gonna go back to this guy. I'm gonna make it so that he has a smiley face and an eye. And I'm gonna make my eyes a little bit more fancy than the other one. Now, if this was a dinosaur that had spikes, again, you could add some spikes onto the top of the head or the tail, or even the spine if you want. The other leg is gonna be hidden behind. So when I go back and make those other feet, I'm not gonna see all of it, I'm just gonna see the second part. So coming down, I make those the hearts. Now, my dinosaur I want to have be in the city. So I'm gonna put a line or horizon line that goes behind. And I know it's behind because I can see the front of my dinosaur. And if I have even a sidewalk, I can put a second line. And then I could put some side or angled lines, and that could make it look like a sidewalk. Now, if I'm drawing it at night, I could add a moon, and I can add some buildings. And if my buildings, again, are going behind, I'm going to see those shapes of the building, but they'll just go behind. Here I could have another couple buildings. And I'm going to draw a couple more windows, but I will do that part in speed time. So I'm going to put couple buildings back here behind my dinosaur. And I'm also going to make it so that there's a couple of vehicles. They're going to be kind of fun vehicles, so I could use those round shapes for wheels. Kind of have my bumper, comes around, gets around my vehicle, and over my tire. So there's one. I could have another little one, maybe another kind of a sports kind of looking, or saucery kind of looking car. So this is getting started. I'm going to speed lapse and take time to put in my windows, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to trace all my lines so that they're really bold and crisp, just like my other line, other drawing of my dinosaur and city. Now, once you have everything drawn out, you have everything traced, you can always go back and give it a nice eraser rub. If you have any extra pencil. Sometimes people like that pencil in there for a little bit of shadowing. That's okay too if you like it. And then just kind of brush it off. Now the last step is today we're going to use our primary colors, the blue, the yellow, and the red, to color the rest of our artwork. And so if you don't know where your colors are, it's always a good time to grab those out. Now, you could use crayon on this. I am going to use marker on mine today. So, for a color like in my background, if I wanted it to be like blue, I would just try to make it as consistent as possible. One thing with markers, sometimes they're a little harder to get consistent. So I'm going to add some of these colors so that you can see a little bit, and I'll finish it in a time lapse. But it doesn't have to be all the way colored. This is a city, and when those dinosaurs are coming out, that you might leave some of that black and white in there, which is nice to kind of complement the colors of the primary colors. So I'm just kind of going around, and I'm trying to be very efficient at where my coloring is. And I'm going to go back in here and actually get those colors. So I'm going to time lapse, but I'm going to also add in, like I said, some of my primary colors like the red, and I'm going to add in some of those colors like the yellow. And once I get done, I will take a picture for the final reveal. So I hope you have a great time making this dinosaur art with the primary colors.